stopping me. You really wanna be the one to rock with me, then grab the cuffs and lock it. Don't knock it, but please don't copy me.
What's up, y'all? It's Valentyne, back with another video where we check out music and just give our thoughts and opinions on it. So, as you can tell by the title probably, I'm doing a comparison that I actually don't know if this whole thing is still going on, the beef between them, but I'm doing a comparison that I feel is a little bit controversial. Or just like something that isn't really like something that has been touched on before, in the sense of comparing two people that have been going back and forth against each other. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if that's still going on or not. But I did see that they both released remixes to this track, and I was like, oh, you know what? This might be a fun thing to talk about, because now we can get like a good comparison of lyricism versus bar versus like how they play with the track and like what their different takes on it are. I just think it would be really fun to do, so I was like, oh, let's go ahead and check it out. Let's go ahead and see what's happening here. So I figured that you guys might want to see that too and see what my opinions are. Maybe you can give some of your own in the comments and let me know what you think. Maybe you can even tell me who you think had the better version or better remix of Godzilla by Eminem. So first one we're going to check out is Crypt version. This is Godzilla Eminem remix by Crypt. So I'm super excited to hear what he's got to say, or what he's going to show us. So I got my water, I got my backup water, I got my backup water. We're going to go ahead and check out what Crypt is showing us today. Okay, before he even begins, I just want to let you know that I didn't know really anything about Crypt until I did a reaction that was featuring Crypt by Luke Gone, or a reaction to a video that was featuring Crypt. I'd never really heard of him. Like, I'd seen him around, but I never really heard of him. And I went and checked out this dude's stuff. Dude can spit, like, just flat out. And you don't expect it from someone like him, but you know what? I get that all the time too, whatever. But, like, dude can spit. So I'm excited to see what this is. Pay attention.
Howdy, y'all. I'm glad you called. I came to rip this like the seam on my drawers. I'm different at remixes, wicked with genius. There's just so much heat, you get lost in the sauce. I listened to this M album, and I did a few reactions. But I saw a couple of cowards saying, then I didn't know a thing about rap. So now I'ma fry that chicken with a hi-hat. And if you think you can end me, I'll deny that vision. If you try that, listen, I'll reply back, spin and murder you like a commander of an Iran mission. Watch, trying to fight with the guy that'll fight for his life with a mic guy. You might go missing. I'ma come and kill you whining babies like a lady when I come up on beat. Now kidding.
Bro, he makes double time seem like a natural flow. Like, it seems like he's not struggling at all or to keep up with that type of pace. And then not just that, like, if you look at the lyrics or you listen to him or you play it back, whatever, like, he's saying shit too. Like, he's got bars, he's got wordplay, he's got serious meanings, he's got all that.
Monster, you get in my way, I'ma feed you to the monster. No, I'm a dirty day, but at night turn to a monster.
Okay.
When the moon shines like ice road truckers, I look like a villain like a those blockbusters.
So, first of all, he changed up the hook. I dig this. I don't know if the reference that he was making here, saying Ice Road Truckers, if he was making a reference to Ice Road Terror, which was a really cheesy B movie back in like the early 2000s, where it was basically Ice Road Truckers, but they're being chased by a monster. So I don't know if that's what the reference that he's making or not, but I'm the type of like nostalgia geek, sci-fi horror, terrible movie film like lover like that, and so I love references like that. So if that's what he's making, love it. I love that reference.
Godzilla, fire spit, monster, blood on the dance floor, and Louis V carpet, fire. Godzilla, fire, monster, blood on the dance floor, and Louis V carpet. Raise your hand if you're a stand, talking crap to me. I've been a fan of Eminem since 2003, but I've been told that I gotta tiptoe when I review these tracks, and if I don't like something, keep it to myself. Just praise him, he's the best.
So that's one thing that you won't see from my channel either, because I know Crypt does reactions as well. Like, I'm going to tell you my opinion. If I think it's trash, I'm going to tell you it's trash. If I think it's fire, I'm going to tell you it's fire. And that's going to be for anybody. That's going to be, like, it doesn't matter if there's someone that I think is the greatest, like, artist alive or the best person in that genre. If I think something they do is trash, I'm going to tell you my opinion on it. But you also got to realize this is my opinion. Like, that's mine. It doesn't have to be your opinion, and if you don't agree, you can leave it in the comments. That's fine. We can disagree.
I agree, he's the best with the pen and the schemes. But
Right.
sometimes when he rhymes, I don't like what I see. Hell, even them don't like half of the stuff he wrote. But you wouldn't know most of these stands were born a decade ago. But I'm a monster. You'll get in my way, I'm a feature to the monster. Normal during the day, but at night turn to a monster. When the moon shines like ice road truckers, I look like a villain out of those blockbusters. Godzilla, fire spit, a monster. Blood on the dance floor, and Louis V carpet. Fire, Godzilla, fire, monster. Blood on the dance floor, and Louis V carpet. I've been mad as hell, writing my tracks at the gym. Seems like everything that I do is criticized to no end.
Right.
So I just go to the bench every time a hater makes a threat against me. A natural high, call that a Percocet. Cause I'm just waiting for something to pop off. Dig another grave to get my rocks off. You ain't nothing but a faking off and knock off. I can promise that you can't just log off. And I'm in your face with a pillowcase and it's wrapped around you like a relay race. There'll be no way you'll see the gates where Peter stays. So reap your faith, the fees you pay, eternity and pain. I bring the noise to the boys who avoid me, of course. It's important and sword of the man from the horse. So I'm screaming more man like the Latter-day Saints. And I'm splitting more heads than a rapid AK. Bang, bang. You're dead, I'm the rabbit named James. And your clients with no parent trapping on the main stage. All you do is chase fame. All I do is fake waves. All you do is stay lame. All I do is break chains of the rap game. No way, you will pass me. You're the cheaper version of me like you was a matinee. Can't nobody remix this like Crypt, cause I got the drive. Someone has yours like a valet. Punchlines for days, not talking prom, talking your face. Cause when we meet, my knuckles will buckle. You drop you to the ground as paved. I'm kinda hungry, it's time for me to feast. Eat all of these rappers now they're in the belly of the beast. And I'm the Bronson bull, hella full, ready to let it go.
Okay, that's a history joke right there. That's a history joke right there. That was clever. That was good. The Brazen Bull, that was.
Put the fire under my ass and all of y'all go up in smoke.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm feeling like a monster. Eminem, he done turned me to a monster.
Hey!
Hold up, got me feeling like a monster.
Right.
Oh Lord, feel the wrath of the monster. Fill him with the venom and eliminate him. Other words, I'm in it, made him. I don't wanna hurt him, but I did him in a fit of rage. I'm murdering again, nobody will evade him. Finna kill him and don't put the fucking bodies in the lake, obliterating everything, incinerating, renegade him. And I make anybody who want it with the pen afraid, but don't nobody want it, but they're gonna get it anyway. Cause I'm beginning to feel like I'm mentally ill. I'm mentally kill it, be killed, I'm the killer, be the vanilla gorilla. You're bringing the killer within me out of me. You don't wanna be the enemy of the demon who an enemy, and being a receiving enemy was stupid. The enemy ever beating me is the epitome of a spitter when I'm in the vicinity. Motherfucker, you better duck it. You finna be dead the minute you're an enemy. 100% of you is a fifth of a percent of me. I'm about to fucking finish you, bitch. I'm unfadable. You want it better? I'm available. I'm blowing up like an inflatable. I'm unavailable. I'm unavoidable. I'm unavailable. I'm on the toilet bowl. I got a cheddar full of money and a pitiful man. Stop. Mission abort. Read a report. I got my bodies on my record than the New York more.
Bro, breathe. Holy shit. Oh my god, Crypt. Hey, let's see if we got.
Look what I'm planning.
In reference to the Eminem thing that he keeps doing at the end of tracks. Yo, like, Crypt, bro, like, I don't know, like, people sleep on this guy, I feel like nobody, not nobody, but, like, I feel like too many people think that he's not a dope rapper when they hear him, or they think that all he can come with is some speed, but, like, he's got lyrics, too, like, everything about this is pretty on point, especially considering, you know, it's a remix to an Eminem song, so that means, that recently came out, by the way, so that means that he only had a brief period of time to really work on this and sit down and do it. So, you cannot deny bro is skilled, you cannot deny it. So, yeah, no, what did y'all think? Crypt's version of Godzilla, like, I thought that he came with some good lyrics that basically talking about, how he believes he, like I said, is basically slept on as a lyricist, or that when he does his reaction videos, people think that he has to pay respects to somebody that he owes no respect to. I mean, yeah, you gotta, like, give, like, props where they're due, of course. Like, you gotta understand that Eminem has made a massive career for himself, and that he's done a, like, great job of building a fan base and putting out great music and content over the years that he has done so. However, that doesn't mean that right away, like, maybe respect isn't the right word. Yeah, we want to respect him, but right away you don't have to enjoy or like what he's putting out. You don't have to say, I think that's the best material ever, if you don't really believe it's the best material ever. His fans are going to love it regardless, you know, and like even for people that we like, we're going to love it regardless, whether it's the best they've put out or some of the worst that they've put out. But you gotta understand what is good and what is not good. And so obviously Crypt has criticized it and people are calling him out for it, and therefore he wanted to show that he's a really great lyricist as well, which I think he showed. So I don't know about y'all guys, but I thought this was a great track, and I thought that Crypt really, really, like, did a great job on it. And I also don't know about y'all guys, but I am very interested to see what, in comparison, Dax can do. So I'm just getting this ready for you guys and getting it set up to where we can go and check out that video. For those who don't know, Dax is also a very good lyricist, despite what things that some people might think of him, which, you know, I agree or disagree. He doesn't seem like he's the type of person that, like, or he seems like the type of person that takes too much too personally. I mean, maybe I'm not one to talk, but he takes things like kind of to heart, regardless of what people say, and it shows. And then he plays it off with this kind of like tough persona, which is fine. But when you look at him as a lyricist, which is what we want to strictly look at him as for this video, he's bar for bar very, very like strong. He's tough. I honestly think that he's probably one of the better like lesser known people that there is right now. And there's a lot of drama around him based around him stealing lyrics and stuff like that. So like I know that there's a lot of stuff being talked about with him, and always has been. But I'm not going to get too much into the drama. That's just something to be aware of. If you check this out and you see Dax and you're like, oh, I want to follow him, just be aware that he's got a lot of stuff going on for him right now that people are talking about with him. That being said, don't let it stop you if you think he's a great artist. Definitely keep following him, because I legitimately, I think he's, like, lyrically, I think he's a great artist, from other songs that I've seen. So, without holding y'all up too much longer, let's go ahead and check out Dax's version of Godzilla, which is his own remix. This one says it's got a one-take video, so that usually means that it's all recorded in one go, something that Dax tends to do. So let's check it out. Let's see what Dax has got going on for us today. Let me just get this set up real quick. All right, let's go ahead and check out and see what Dax has got going on for us. New 7-song project. That's exciting for you Dax fans. This nigga. Okay, right away, this is 3 minutes and 69 seconds.
This beat's incredible. Me and Eminem beats are identical twins. We're like inseparable. I sing, I rap, they're side by side, just like my testicles. I'm gonna fuck this beat like my girl. It's gonna sound sexual. Listen close if you're skeptical. I'm about to mob it up. Toast painter while I'm robbing you. Dax no reppin' H&M. They all humbly miss it. They holler, sir. Twist words like I'm Oliver. See my future something like philosophers. Niggas running just like Forrest. Don't with the extra mile, they went kilometers. I'm about to eradicate it. If they spoke on my name, it was fabricated. Every move that I made has been calculated. If you hating, then you get decapitated. Are you captivated? I was born for this. Why are you aggravated? I got dripping so hot it evaporated. I got drive you in park, I can validate it. Cut this beat up, I'm about to examine it. No.
So he's really good at like ending his phrases on specific rhyming words. Like a lot of people use slant rhymes, right? In poetry and also rap music, especially, where you rhyme a word that doesn't actually officially rhyme, but it sounds similar, so it sounds good. So Dax, from what I've noticed from his tracks, he tends to like rhyme words that are actually rhymes, like full-on rhyme schemes, or full-on rhymes. So that's just something that I've noticed about his rap style, and so it sounds really clean, it sounds really smooth, but it's hard to pull that off a lot of time, or like all the time. So I like that. That's pretty cool.
No exaggeration, it's no problem, Hakuna Matata. Niggas be lying, I might call you Simba and give you a scar and say, hasta mañana. I finish verse like a period, don't take no breaks. If I do, it's to count on my commas. I'm hot like a sauna, I'm spitting my nigga, I feel like a llama. I'm bombing on beats, but I feel like Osama. I'm taking precedence, Trump in the game, blacking out on the country. I feel like Obama. You rap for a chapter, I rap for a saga. I'm milking this beat like the tits on her mamas. This beat is homeless, mi casa su casa. I'm changing my flows like the skins on iguanas. My dick is big when I grabbed it in shoulder. She looked up to heaven and screamed at her thunder. If you chit-chat, you will get gangbang. Just take a double cheese and a McChicken when mismatched. Then toe tag like tic-tac. My flow is nice if you say it's not. You know that's big cat, big stack. You know that I'ma get big racks, click clack. 2020, I'ma make impact. In fact, I'ma drop hits every time I roll out. Just to the show on my city and sucking some titties. I had that bitch sold out. That's how I dunk on a beat like I've been in the league and nobody got more pounds.
Okay, so I dig like the like strength on the end of the stanzas here. Like that's dope. That's a really, really cool style. Really mixes it in. It really mixes into the track really well. Something that I actually wanted to point out with this video versus the Crypt video, something that I think I prefer about the Crypt video is that Crypt puts all his lyrics at the bottom. Like, all the lyrics were there, I believe, for us, where we could, like, read along what he was saying. It may have been because he raps fast naturally and he doesn't want people to, like, lose track of what he's saying. But either way, I think that that's a great addition to it, and if that had been included in this video, it would have made it better, in my opinion.
People will do anything for the fame, everything is they want more clout. Who came up with the word clout? Yeah, this shit is a warm-up, dog. The label's been calling, I'm working, I really don't mean to ignore. I'm exploring, dog. Sleeping on me, people snoring. Just started touring, free man, like my first name is Morgan. Bars illegal, like I downloaded Taurus. So fly, like I'm out in the orbit. White flag, when I rap, people forfeit. Straight bars, bitch, I don't need a chorus. Of course, they gon' hate it, ignore it. Terabytes in my brain, I got storage. 7-figure nigga, bitch, I'm important.
So he just mentioned he's just like straight bars, I don't need no chorus. So, like, he doesn't have a hook in this one.
If I shoot it, I score it. You a baby that they should have aborted. Fuck hate if they thought I absorb it. Cocaine flow, it sounds like I snorted. Rapping to infinity, it's killing. I'm the hardest and baddest in the vicinity. I never been gimmicky, never been fidgety. Hottest you can check the humidity in it. 2 and more talented. The niggas ahead of me, killer delivery, lyrical symmetry. Everything I spit is godly like I'm rapping in ministry. I'm about to get a felony with this type of energy. Yo, I can't rap fast. What the fuck is you telling me? Niggas sniffing methamphetamine. You niggas are dead to me. You cannot knock me off. This is the destiny expression.
Oh my God.
They kill it all in a penalty. They hate it, but
The change to the beat, y'all. Okay, that made it so much better. Listen to
can
this.
never assassinate my identity. I'm genetically get that kill everything I touch ridiculous. Fuck opinions. You gon' stop me, bitch. I'm going to this and I'm gonna finish. Gonna win 2020. I'm going to get it out. This shit incredible. If you don't show respect, I know you ain't no intellectual. What goes around comes around. Shit perpetual. I'm sick. I might need medical. I'm banning words like Beckham. My bars be told I'm flexible. Get green just like a vegetable. My shit be so precise when I'm rapping. I'm using decimals, mixing it like some chemicals. I'm freestyling, but might do this whole because I'm extendable. Do not try this at home, kids. It's only for us professionals. Stacks! Hey, if you try to hate on this, go ahead and lick your hand and slap yourself.
Y'all, okay, that I'm just gonna say right now that last part was incredible to me. Like, he really changed it into like his own thing. Like, he made this his own. It wasn't just him rapping over this beat. He changed the song. So huge props to Dax on that one. That was straight fire. That was awesome. I'm gonna listen to that again. Definitely. Like, no, fuck it. Right now. Like, let's go.
Around and shit, but fuck opinions. You gon' stop me, bitch. I'm going to this and I'm gonna finish. Gonna win 2020. I'm going to get it out. This shit incredible. If you don't show respect, I know you ain't no intellectual. What goes around comes around and shit
does the edit on the
perpetual. I'm sick, I
headphones,
might need medical. I'm banning words like Beckham. My bars be told I'm flexible. Get
Like,
green just like a vegetable. My
yeah.
shit be so precise when I'm rapping. I'm using decimals, mixing it like some chemicals. I'm freestyling, but might do this whole because I'm extendable. Do not try this at home, kids. It's only for us professionals.
Yo, okay, so what do y'all think? First of all, what do y'all think of Dax's Godzilla remix versus Crypt's Godzilla remix? Because, my opinion, I think lyrically, I think Crypt has it. Because, like, they both say a lot of things, and I think Dax is really good lyricist. Let's move off of that panel. There we go. I think Dax is a really good lyricist, and I think he does a great job. And I think that in the song, he does a good job of making like wordplay or doing wordplay, and his flow is obviously good. But let's not even talk about flow because both of them are really on point. But the thing about like Crypt is I think he had a lot more content to his verses. I think he had a lot more like he really talks more personally and talks more about stuff that's going on in his life, and he's able to like really tie that in to the song a lot more. And wordplay wise, Dax may have it but he's a reference rapper. Like, that's something that he does, or like very consistently, where he'll like reference something, put it together with this, put it together with that, and it sounds good, and it's clever. But that's something that like that's his style, you know. Like, that's just kind of what he does in a lot of his music. But when it comes to like overall musicality, I don't know. Crypt's was obviously just like a project that he did really quickly. That, well, you know, it was for fun. It was just to put something together real quick. But he had a hook though, and the hook was dope. So that made it a lot better. But then again, like when you look at like Dax's version, that last part, regardless of no hook, like the part where like builds in the music, changes into the singing, and like that he made it his own. So he really like he took the track and he's like, this is mine now, and I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna put my own piece to it. I'm gonna kill somebody. They're gonna be dead. Unless you're a cop watching this, in which case, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Anyway, the thought that I was having before that happened was that overall musicality, I think that Dax actually took this one. That's my personal opinion. You may not agree, but I think that he really like brought his own element to it and really made it his own. I think that Crypt was definitely the better lyricist and definitely had more like important like meanings in the song and like had a lot more content. But I think Dax, the sound of it was just overall better. And it might honestly just be the fact that Dax, I think, took like another week to put his out and was probably working on it the whole time. I don't know. It could just be that, you know, Crypt didn't take it as incredibly seriously as Dax did, because Dax obviously took it very seriously. I don't know what the reason is, but I think that they both were great songs. They were incredible songs, incredible tracks, and I really enjoyed listening to them. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you think Crypt did better, let me know. Blow up my spot. Put it in the comments. If you think Dax was actually the one that did better, definitely, you know, type that in the comments too. And let me know what else you want me to check out. And also feel free to check out the 2 videos floating above my shoulders right now. Click that subscribe button and click the bell to make sure you get notifications for future videos. Thank you guys for coming along, and I'll see y'all in the next one.